Hello everyone, this is Radio Hazbin here. Yes, new setup especially for this video. I would actually like to thank Magpie V-Rave actually for doing this for me on such short notice. I actually did pay her to do this, which this was commission. Again, check out her Twitter. It will be in the description down below. Just help her with her stuff. But anyway, obviously for today, for the hot take, obviously we had that recent HelluvaBoss episode, and they put out an interesting tweet which actually debunks one of my theories. Yes, I've actually been debunked officially by the Hazbin Hotel staff, which is actually fantastic. I'm actually not angry. I'm actually quite happy that this actually technically happened. So obviously we'll be going to go into that very shortly. Obviously with the new episode that recently came out, HelluvaBoss, this actually now pertains to, well, the rings of hell, obviously. But I did talk about in, of course, my Pentagram City Venn pentagram video, which we will right here on this screen. Apparently that's been officially debunked. Apparently the Pentagram City is now just in the Pride Ring, which of course is Lucifer's domain, which makes perfectly good sense. However, in the case of Lululand, that's currently in the circle of greed, which is run by the demon known as Namon. So we'll be going into that very shortly. I will be doing a video about the princes for Wednesday. Today, obviously, we're going to be focused on the stuff that I actually got wrong, especially about the circle of greed, and of course about the other circles also. Originally, I thought the circles were districts in Pentagram City. I'm glad I was proven wrong. I'm actually not mad. I'm actually quite happy that I was actually proven wrong by the actual staff member in a single tweet. So apparently, obviously, they've also stated that apparently that Hellborns are the only people that can traverse through the rings, which is rather interesting. Obviously, we don't know exactly where everyone else lives in a matter of sense, because obviously we gotta look at the background. Everything. More likely, everything is going to be represented with colors. We don't know what the circle of wrath's gonna look like, but now we know what greed looks like, and it is mostly green. Obviously, in that case scenario, it seems to more like obviously green means obviously the color of money, which mostly plays to that kind of color. Though technically it could also be blue, because obviously Canadian money is also blue. But again, most likely it's referencing the almighty dollar, which of course can be quite a grateful sin. Again, we'll more likely go into that quite later. Now, obviously, we don't know much about Roboviz, though technically he more likely will be a recurring villain. Again, he does have copies, which it is made by Namon himself. More likely, Namon is probably the main body of the greed. So everything is pretty much left up to pretty much assumptions at this point. So, obviously, from what we've seen there, especially in this image, which is taken by Australia, the fact apparently that the pentagram is not in the actual video itself, not in the episode, so hence why apparently it's only on the top circle, which of course is the Circle of Pride, which is printed in Dante's Inferno. More likely we'll probably see more information about the other rings hopefully soon. Obviously we know about the Circle of Wrath, obviously because that's where Moxie and Millie come from. But we don't know about the rest. We don't know about treachery. We don't know about lust. So, again, I actually like to thank the person who has the Murder Pros Twitter page. Thank you very much for debunking me, for debunking my assumptions about the rings of hell. So now that we actually know that the overlords only rule hell. Only rule the Ring of Pride. That's where all the sinners are. So again, obviously with Lucifer, he can only rule Pride. Even though he is the king of hell, again, there are more princes, again, which we will need to discuss in the near future. So again, obviously, again, I'm actually happy and acknowledged apparently that my theory was incorrect. And again, I'm happy to move on from this. So again, if you guys do like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, whatever you want. Leave a comment. Again, criticism is welcome as long as it's constructive. Patreon's down below. Just also a join button. And again, if you're new here, consider subscribing. Again, these will probably be more in the future. And again, share the video. This video has been shooting up for now.